All right, this is 3D to 5D stuff. So when you say that we can choose to stay in our bodies when we go from 3D to 5D, it's just upgrading the bodies. Is that something that was part of the plan coming here in the first place? That's a great question. Again, this is a very complicated concept. I believe I have one, maybe two. I think it's just one spot left for the January 23rd class for the 3D to 5D. This is, you guys can ask any questions that you want, and I channel my guides. But let's see, and you can sign up on my website. Link is in my bio. So here's what happens. When we shift, which we are going to shift as a group, right? We shift with the earth. The earth has not yet shifted to 5D. So I know this is going to be a little controversial probably. I know that there are a bunch of people out there, especially on TikTok, that I've seen and that I've heard about, people saying they're already in the 5D and they're communicating with us. You can't be in the 5D and be communicating back with the 3D through ways of like electronic communication. That's not possible because they're two different dimensions. You can be vibrating at the fifth dimensional energy, living in 3D, which is what most of us are doing, because we are waiting for like the group to have enough. So it's like the tipping point to push us over, which is I think what a lot of those people are doing. But you can't actually be living on a 5D earth and communicating through like TikTok. Like there's not gonna be like TikTok. There's not gonna be like economy. It's gonna be like this wonderful, beautiful life where we don't have like a lot of these things get us bogged down. It's going to be just beautiful, which anyway we'll get into in the class on January 23rd a lot more. So yes, when you first go from the 3D to 5D, most of us will probably take our bodies because we won't realize like in the first few seconds, you know, that's what's happening. So that's kind of how we shift. You won't be able to keep your bodies forever there because it's not really like a physical dimensional space for something like bodies. But you can keep your bodies for a period of time, and this is all part of the plan. So this is a choice that we make. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by part of the plan coming here in the first place, because this is just a choice that we make. So none of us know, even on the spirit side, when this change is going to take place. We all have guesses, right? We can tell when the energy is going to get closer to make it a little bit easier to make that transition. So we all have guesses, but we don't know for sure. So the children are coming in now at a much higher vibrational energy, so they will be able to go from the 3D to 5D, stuff like that we're preparing for, so that way when it happens, like we're ready for it. So there's a possibility that it could happen in our lives, but that's just a possibility. We don't know. This could happen in the next generation or the next or the next. It all depends on how humans respond to the consciousness and the things happening on the planet to get our vibration higher. So I hope that helps. Questions in the comments.